A24 is coming out with a movie called Sing Sing. It is being premiered, and this is what's making it stand out. It is, I mean, being premiered in about 500 theaters. Actually came out on Friday, and also it was premiered in 1,100 prisons across the United States. And let me just tell you, this country has a lot of prisons, and it is being streamed across 1,100 of them. And it is because Sing Sing is a movie that is basically, I don't know if it was part funded, but it helps highlight the rehabilitation through the arts program, where in prisons they get content where they're able to put on theater productions. They get the access to scripts where they can put on shows and everything, and through that that's rehabilitation through the arts, literally as it says, and it's a wonderful thing, and that's what the movie is about, starring Coleman Domingo. Man who is a talented actor, a talented playwright, and it is starring. He is the main character, and there's about two or three, four maybe main characters, and everybody else are actual former inmates, playing inmates because who also went through the rehabilitation through the arts program. So it's really cool because that's actual former prisoners who did do this program and get to almost playing themselves, and I think that's a wonderful, really cool thing. And actually, I don't even think I've seen the trailer for this yet.
First, I want to start with Domingo because I don't want to start with the movie. I do think it's a really super cool idea, though, that they are releasing this movie simultaneously in prisons as they are re-releasing it in 500 theaters this month. And the fact that they've done this movie like what Justin Baldoni claims that he was trying to do with It Ends With Us, and really release the movie and make sure that it has close ties to a social justice cause that they feel it's worthy, or that the movie is tied into. In this case, with Sing Sing, it is the rehabilitation through theater group. I think that's great. And that's what I found super interesting about this movie. Not so much that the story itself, but I want to talk about Coleman Domingo because this man is like getting rave reviews. This film has premiered at a lot of different festivals, and then until it went to TIFF in 2024, I believe it was, and that's when the A24 picked it up. So, but in almost every festival it hit up, and to the people who saw the movie, everyone was just like, Coleman Domingo, Coleman Domingo, Coleman Domingo. He is just
Coleman Domingo, Coleman Domingo.
And it's like, it just seems whatever project this man releases, he just happens to just like completely take over the spotlight, and is just is the center of attention. And I think it's more than him just being the leading man. It's this energy that he has, not only that he's a great actor, but he just does fantastic when it comes to promoting these movies and speaking about these characters. And it's just like, God, this all started from Euphoria? It's like, are you kidding?
Right?
But okay. Anyway, so the movie's being released in prison simultaneously as it is in theaters, so that's dope.
And here's another cool thing about this, that everybody on set, from the PAs to Domingo himself, was paid the exact same amount. And they got equity, as in like part ownership of the film, everybody who worked on it, so that they all can collect on royalties or profits from the debuts equally.
That's fantastic.
That's a rare thing. That is a rare gem in a movie production, and that's a really cool.
I even more praises then, because that's not always an easy deal to pull off. But the fact that they used real prisoners too, and then they made sure that, you know, they were taken care of, and their whatever they were used for was a fair trade in exchange. I mean,
That's huge. That is something that it was, yes, please, please, and
yeah,
thank you. Can we have more of this? You know,
exactly. That's how you want to
which
do
I
it.
mean, I think may only work on small productions like this, but still wonderful. And also another fun fact: of all the prisons this movie's being released in, not Sing Sing, the actual prison in New York, I believe. Sing Sing's in New York? Yes. Yes.
I
I should
believe
probably
so.
have looked that up. Hold
I
on.
know. No, I don't know prisons anymore.
Yep,
I
in
saw
New York.
an order. Okay. Okay. Great.
But yeah, the actual Sing Sing is apparently not part of that program, or have not yet signed up for the program of basically they're giving prisoners tablets for them to with the movie that they're able to access the movie on, and that's how they're doing the release of that. And apparently, Sing Sing Prison has not signed on for that, which is weird. But you know, what you gonna do?
Well, I mean, it's still a very prominently named prison. So, I mean, I guess they'll just take that one and
Yeah,
keep it, which is fine.
but that's a
It's
really cool thing, and it's also I love that A24 is behind this because as we're talking about them before, A24 is just damn, that's a studio that is like the fresh blood in the film world right now. Like that is everything they're putting out is been quality. All the everything that the initiatives they're putting out is wonderful. Love it. Here for
yeah.
it.
And that's the thing that I was thinking with A24 and those other studios that I mentioned. It's just that they give us heat, man. They give us movies that make us think. They give us movies that make us feel. I'm trying to figure out the plot of Sing Sing is.
Basically, a guy is wrongfully accused of, which I mean, let's just say, common in America, wrongfully accused and put in prison, and then he gets the opportunity with the rehabilitation through the arts program to do theater, and he was like, "Psh, that's BS. Well, I'm going to do that," and then he does, and he finds new hope and purpose in life and the
Oh,
new direction of it. More or
okay.
less, that's
It's,
the way what the plot is.
so basically, so it's a serious version of Sister Act. Oh, right.
If Sister Act the drama, yes, that's what it is. Which I mean, now that you put it that way, hell yes. Okay, I mean, I was gonna watch it before, but you're telling me this is like dramatic Sister Act, and Coleman Domingo is now the drama Whoopi Goldberg? Because I'm here for that. Okay, I'll watch that. I'll watch the shit out of
That's
that.
what seems to be happening here to me. Anyway, all right.
Who's playing Maggie Smith's character? That's what I want to know. Okay, so that wraps up our the news on Sing Sing on A24. It just came out on January 17th. On that note, I think we're gonna wrap it up for this episode of Critic Box. Thank you everybody again for liking, subscribing. We got to 1,000. Hell yes! Please don't unsubscribe. I don't know how that works, but don't unsubscribe. Tell your friends, make some new fake accounts so we can get more and more subscriptions. Please and thank you, and we will see you next time.